Great pleasure to serve under your chairmanship. Let me refer to my register of interests. And let me also start by giving some background. In 2011, in the face of riots, more than 3,000 arrests were made and more than 1,000 people were issued with criminal charges. Around half were under 21, 26% of were juveniles aged between 10 and 17. 21% were arrested for bottle or stone throwing. 158 male youths of 16 years of age or under were given a custodial sentence. That is not a description of Israel. It's a description of the UK under the riots that took place in 2011. So the questions I would ask is, why has there been no Westminster Hall debate on the treatment of minors by the Palestinian authorities, on the allegations of rape in Egyptian custody, and the death sentences imposed on... No, I won't give way. On the death sentences imposed on minors in Saudi Arabia. The singling out of Israel ignores the facts that Israel faces extensive acts of terror on its territory. It ignores the facts that Israel has established military juvenile courts, shortened the period of initial remand, stressed the rights of minors, raised the age of minority to 18, enacted a statute of limitations regarding the prosecution of minors, given parents legal standing and strengthened legal representation for minors. It also ignores the cooperation of Israel in the light of the 2012 FCO-funded report. The British Embassy in Israel said, "We welcome Israel's focus on the particular needs of this more vulnerable category of detainees." And the pilot programme to which the Honourable Lady referred in the West Bank to issue summons easing the need to arrest at night is, as far as I am aware, still continuing. If Israel were to use civil courts instead of a military one, it would be accused of simply annexing the West Bank. Nevertheless, we must recognise that fuelled by intimidation, that is intimidation that denies Israel the right to exist and that glorifies terrorists and Nazi sympathisers, fuelled by that intimidation, 30% of attackers against Israel have been Palestinian minors under the age of 17, but with the majority of them being in the 16 to 18-year-old category. And only one of them, an 11-year-old, which was the youngest there, who said after being arrested and after stabbing an Israeli that he wanted to die a martyr. There are just over 300 minors in custody, and after 400 terror attacks, which were of a violent ideological nature, that is not something to be deprecated. Instead, the effect of this on wider civil disorder can be seen by the attack in Jerusalem on a 70-year-old Palestinian man who was mistaken for an Israeli. The use of minors in this way, driven by hate and incitement, is nothing more than the abuse of children.